This is the title track of John McLaughlin's album, the first that he made under Douglas Records. It's 7/8, and it's atonal, I believe, at least the introduction. Then it settles into a Dorian mode with a tonal center. So, same two iterations of the same opening bass accompaniment riff or theme, ostinato actually, ostinato, as it repeats and then is added by additional voices that come in as counterpoint. Actually four if you count, I guess, organ, two more guitar parts. I haven't notated those yet. 6 measures, 3 each. These sound the same, right? This sounds the same as this, but I use flats here rather than I use sharps here. I use flats. These are enharmonic equivalents. This is NoteFlight. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. GDI grab, I guess, is a little flaky. Alright. Let's switch to the flash player. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Now the HTML5 player, you can't see it there, allows me to print a PDF. There are actually 3 options for exporting music XML, which is the notation. That's if you want to use notation editing. And then the other 2 options are buried under here, MIDI events. And they can optimize the export for either the purposes of musical performance or for import into another notation editor for, I guess, if the notation editor can't handle a music XML, which I don't know which ones that would be nowadays. Heck, there's intermediary software that can be used to convert music XML into PDF into SVG as well as MIDI events. Whatever. Actually, revisions, right? Okay. One thing I can't figure out how to do is actually add measures. So in the Flash editor, I can hover over, well, I'll show you. Switch to Flash Viewer Editor. So you can see that got added to the end of the URL, app flash. Here we go. And, when I hover over a measure, I can add, or remove measures. I don't know how to do that with the HTML5 JavaScript editor. Of course, when I try to start playback from this measure, it crowds with the lyric writer. Well, there is no lyrics, it's instrumental. I can start playback from any measure or start from the very beginning. So I could actually, I could thicken that with octaves. It's easy to transpose down an octave, hold down Control and press the down arrow key. And, or you could go under, where is it? Edit, yeah, transpose up a whole scale step or half step. And here, hold down Shift and the arrow key, up and down arrow keys, that moves the pitch up or down a half step. Control, as opposed to Shift, will move up an octave or down an octave. Or you could specify the interval. Actually, I never even used that. I just found that right now. There are various features. Those are the revisions. It keeps track of changes like a wiki or Google Docs. This is Google Docs for notation. I'll be sharing this. Why not? Interesting. Selections are added to the list of events in the undo history and redo. That adds many extra steps to iterate through if you want to trace, move backwards, undo, and get to something that's actually functionally different. The export's the same, it just looks a little different. Oh, wave, interesting. That's if you want a wave of audio, PCM audio samples that sound like what we're hearing, which you can actually hear here. I don't know why you'd want that, but